Hello, hello. Welcome to the 2025 Spring Graduate School Commencement of Clarkson University. We will begin in approximately 15 minutes. We ask that the audience please remain seated and respectful throughout the ceremony so that all of our guests can have a positive and comfortable experience. Please note that there are several emergency exits located around the top arena concourse and one large exit on the floor. In the event of an emergency or fire alarm, the exit doors will be opened. Please proceed quickly and calmly out the nearest emergency exit. I also remind you that there is no smoking permitted in the Chill Campus Center or Chill Arena. Please refrain from coming forward to photograph or video the graduates. A professional photographer will photograph every graduate. In addition, we ask that you please silence your cell phones. Thank you. We are about to begin. Please locate your seats. Please rise when the procession starts. All the time. That's what I do all the time. Welcome to the graduate school ceremony of 2025 Spring Commencement of Clarkson University. Please be seated. Nancy Rader, class of 81 and chair of the Board of Trustees, will now open our ceremony.
Welcome, everyone. The graduate school ceremony of the spring 2025 commencement and convocation of Clarkson University is within officially begun. Please rise for the land acknowledgement from Philip White Cree, Coordinator of Indigenous Community Support and Outreach, and the invocation, Professor Abul Kanker. We ask that you remain standing after that for the national anthem. Philip?
Segosugwego Lohidil Yungets. As the staff, faculty, and students of the Clarkson community, we're grateful for the opportunity to meet here, and we thank all the generations of people who have taken care of this land before us. We acknowledge we are meeting on the traditional territory of the Akwesasne Mohawk and their ancestors. These lands and waterways connect to the vast traditional areas of the Haudenosaunee, Algonquin, Huron-Wyandot, and Abenaki peoples. We recognize and deeply appreciate their connection to this place. These traditional territories were never wholly surrendered and were only claimed by competing French and British crowns and later New York State. As we move towards healing past injustices, we must acknowledge the wrongs that we have done and work towards a unified path of coexistence and prosperity. We also recognize the contribution of the Akwesasne Mohawk, Haudenosaunee, and other Indigenous peoples have made both in shaping and strengthening this community in particular and other territories within the country as a whole.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon all of you. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of God, the Lord of the worlds, the Master of judgment, most merciful, most compassionate. On this day of celebration and reflection, we gather in humility and gratitude to honor the achievements of those who have persevered and in pursuit of knowledge. Their dedication, sacrifice, and growth have led them to this proud moment, a threshold between all that has been learned and all that is yet to unfold. O Almighty, grant these graduates wisdom as they step into unknown. Guide their hearts with integrity and their paths with righteousness. Illuminate their minds with discernment, creativity, and compassion. Strengthen them to rise above adversity, to meet challenges with courage, and to serve others with sincerity. We seek your mercy for our shortcomings. We ask your protection in all our journeys ahead. Let not the knowledge gained be idle, but a force for good, to uplift and hold and to inspire. O Creator, O Sustainer, Lord of the universe, accept this invocation on this joyful occasion. Make it a source of blessing, unity, and continued guidance for all who are present today. May the endeavors of all those graduates shine as beacons of hope and service and advancing truth, justice, and compassion in accordance to your divine will. For indeed, you are alone, the all-knowing and all-wise. Amen. Amen.
Now it is my pleasure to introduce Omid Zazani to give the student address. Please be seated.
Hello, everyone, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduate class of 2025. What a privilege to stand before you on this stage. To each of you wearing your caps and gowns, congratulations. You have made it. You have done something extraordinary. You have completed graduate school, not lectures and labs, but years of perseverance. Late night problem sets, failed experiments, tough feedbacks, revision that felt endless. And the moments of the breakthrough that made it all worthwhile. You did not just survive it, you rose above it. You turned question into knowledge, ideas into solution, and doubt into determination. Let's be honest, graduate school is not easy. It's not meant to be. It's supposed to stretch you, challenge you, and make you question everything, including yourself. But that's exactly what transformation looks like. Today, you are not the same person who started this journey. You are sharper, bolder, more resilient. You've trained your mind to think critically, solve deep, complex problems, and push through doubts with a purpose. That's not education, that's power. And the world needs power right now. Dream big, take risk, try things that scare you. The world was not changed by the people who play safe. It's changed by those who dare to ask, what if? And when things get hard, they will remember what you have overcome. You are not here by chance. You are here because you refuse to quit. As you walk off this stage and into your next chapter of your journey, do not just look for a job, look for a mission. Do not just use your degree, your voice, your values, and your vision. The kind of leaders who lifts the others, the kind of thinker who challenge, and the kind of person who leave things better than they found them. To the families and the mentors who stood beyond you, thank you. And to the graduates, celebrate this moment. You deserve it. And finally, congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Omid, for those inspiring remarks. Will Chair Rada now please come forward to face the President?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 19th President of Clarkson University, Dr. Michelle B. Larson. On behalf of the Clarkson University Board of Trustees, I'm so honored to warmly welcome our new president, Michelle, who joined us last month. Dr. Larson distinguished herself significantly as a presidential candidate because she brought bold vision and deep academic and nonprofit business experience, and maybe most importantly, an uncanny match with Clarkson's culture and Clarkson's values. It's almost as though she grew up with us here. We are so excited for the future of Clarkson under her leadership, and I know she's going to be thrilled to see each of you walk this stage tonight on such a milestone day in your life. We also extend our deepest thanks to Dave Heacock, class of '83, trustee and acting 18th president of Clarkson University, who served this university with extraordinary dedication since last year, guiding Clarkson through a pivotal transition. Dave embodies the way Clarkson is, the ultimate Clarkson way, and I hope his service to Clarkson and his journey over the last 42 years of his career and his personal life since walking the stage as an undergraduate at Commencement can serve as an inspiration to you on your life journey as you head out. And to you, class of 2025, congratulations. Stand tall on the foundation of your experience here at Clarkson, your education here at Clarkson. Find your purpose in life and deliver your unique contribution. I know you will. Congratulations. Now, please welcome Clarkson University's 18th president, Dave Heacock, to the stage to offer his comments.
Well, here I stand. You may be getting tired of hearing this, but I can assure you I love saying this. Congratulations. You made it. You did it. It's wonderful. High five. Come on. Let's see it. There we go. All right. Noted that you have achieved yet another milestone. And again, you've accomplished a lot. But again, if you heard, there's still a lot more for you to do. Your presence here in Potsdam have added to the Clarkson community in countless ways, and I am so grateful for that. And I'm also honored to be part of your year and your experience here at Clarkson. To the faculty, I really want to offer my deepest thanks for all the help that you have done in supporting these graduate students on their journey. To all the staff that has been out there filling in the blanks, making sure that everything works the way it's supposed to work. A big thank you as well. My fellow trustees, to my wife, Cheryl, my family and friends, I really want to thank them for the trust and support that they gave me throughout this past year. And then to the class of 2025, as you've heard before and you've heard me say before, our sole mission at Clarkson is to educate students, both graduate and undergraduate. And we're grateful that you have chosen us for this mission. And I'm confident this class will go on and become those doers, those innovators, those problem solvers that the world needs. So My advice to you is go for it, and congratulations once again. Now, please welcome President Michelle Larson.
Thank you, Dave. I'd like to begin by introducing a number of distinguished individuals, some of whom will participate in today's ceremony. And we're pleased to have with us today members of the Clarkson Board of Trustees who will stand to be recognized. Next, I'll introduce members of our platform party, some who will also participate in today's ceremony. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Will each participant please rise and be recognized as I read your name? Nancy D. Rada, class of 1981 and chair of the Clarkson University Board of Trustees. Dave Heacock, class of 1983, 18th president of Clarkson University and trustee. You recognize them, right? Doug Bohl, professor and associate dean for academic programs in the Wallace A. Coulter School of Engineering and Applied Sciences, and our general marshal for today's ceremony. Abdul Khandekar, associate professor of the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering. Philip White Cree, coordinator of Indigenous Community Support and Outreach. Babanchu Atims, dean of the David D. Ray School of Business. Michelle Crimmy, dean of the Graduate School, interim vice provost for research and technology transfer. William Jenmison, dean of the Wallace H. Coulter School of Engineering and Applied Sciences. Leonard Johns, dean of the Lewis School of Health and Life Sciences. Susan Powers, director of the Institute for Sustainable Environment. Lisa Jeffers, class of 2003 and 2021, and president of the Clarkson Alumni Association. And our reader for today's ceremony, Simona Mandal, professor of mathematics and co-director of the MS program in Applied Data Science. Please join me in recognizing all these individuals. Well, hello, graduates. I waved at you on the way in, and it's so nice to be standing up here looking down on you and your accomplishments. The road to being here today has been long, sometimes opaque, and often uphill, both ways. But here you are today, and it is about celebrating you, your persistence, your accomplishments, and most importantly, the capabilities you have built here at Clarkson. Since joining the Clarkson community myself, I have been moved by the sense of purpose that runs through this place, through each of you. Clarkson is a place where curiosity fuels bold thinking because of our drive for meaningful impact on the needs of the real world. Your graduate experience has been one of deepening knowledge, refining skills, and learning how you specifically will approach complex challenges. You have curated a powerful combination of expertise with your personal perspective. This combination is your superpower, yours alone, and it is continuously growing. As you move forward, I encourage you to think beyond the nouns of your achievement and remember the verbs: continued learning, exploring, innovating, and adapting. Your future success will not only be measured by the milestones you've reached, but also by the action, passion, and perspective that you bring to every new challenge and endeavor. Yours is a powerful skill set that the world urgently needs, and each of you has it. Wherever this personal superpower takes you, remember to stay connected to the mentors who have guided you and the colleagues who have pushed boundaries alongside you. Keep those connections and embrace your new place among your super friends, the Clarkson alumni family. The global network of leaders and change makers of the Clarkson alumni family are just like you. Congratulations, graduates, again. We are so proud of all that you have done and have yet to do. Your super future is ahead, starting now.
Thank you for your inspiring words, President Clarkson. We have now arrived at the part of the ceremony you have all been anticipating, the presentation of the degrees. We will begin by presenting the Doctor of Philosophy degrees.
Will the Doctor of Philosophy candidates please rise? Madam President, I am pleased to present on behalf of the faculty candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. By a vote of the faculty confirmed by a vote of the Board of Trustees, all transcripts reflect completion of requirements for these degrees and all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. The candidates will be hooded by their advisors.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities and honors which attain herein.
Trongling Wu. The thesis is Reinforcement Learning for Resilient Power System Restoration. Advisor, Jiajua Zhang.
Let's go over here.
Shubhankar Chandra Das. Identifying and mitigating subsynchronous oscillations in power systems with high inverter-based resources. Advisor Thomas Ottmeyer and Tong Wu. Mingjung Lee. Enhancing behavior-based VR authentication efficiency and security by motion forecasting. Advisor Chuck Thorpe. Jin Chao Song. Robotic manipulation of autonomous assembly, grasping, and human-aware handover. Advisor Professor Chris Lynch. Ruan de Villiers. Thesis title, Surface Tension Estimation for High Pressure Column Operations. Anna Tevardolovova. Thesis title, Modulation of Controlled Protein Release from Alginate Hydrogel via Electrochemically Generated Local pH Changes. Advisor Costel Dairy. Flavia Guenta. Trace elements in bats from the New York State. Advisor Professor Thomas Langen. Abdur Rahman. Sensors and analytical methods for rapid and sensitive detection of PFAS. Advisor Professor Silvana Andrescu. Herat Chamara, a generalized microstructure-informed constitutive modeling framework for hierarchical materials. Advisor, Professor Ajit Achyutan. Kumara Kavindra, analysis of aerobiome using a portable bioresource monitoring and collective devices. Advisors, Professor Shantanu Shur and Suresh Dhaniawala. Hooding advisor, Stephanie Kring. Mohammad Mahfuz Hossain, design and development of an integrated human-centered smart service using visualization assisted by decision support tool. Advisor, Professor Thomas Ortmeyer. Timothy Charles Sweeney Fanelli, methods and applications for real-time, privacy-centered embedded effect monitoring with wearable sensors. Advisor, Professor Masudul Imtiaz. Faluke Jennifer Ganzela, experimental investigation into mechanisms that drive and control liquid phase chemistry in plasma-liquid interactions. Advisor, Salma Pedovic-Tegard. Mackenzie Alice Dalton, understanding type 1 diabetes through mathematical modeling, insights into glucose regulation and immune dynamics. Advisors, Professor Emmanuel Asante Asamani and Professor Jim Green. Nanyang Yang, PFAS destruction and near complete defluorilation of PFAS chemicals and PFAS impacted waste at ambient conditions by ball milling. Advisors, Professor Yang. Yan Chio Guan, defluoration of PFAS by integrated photoelectrochemical processes. Professor Yang. William Ebo Annan, modeling and progression of retinal detachment and its effect on the dynamics of rod outer segment renewal. Professor Diana White and Professor Emmanuel Asante Asamani. Shubham Mishra, durability of non-traditional precursor-based alkali activated materials. Professor Sulafa Pithamparan. Congratulations to our Doctor of Philosophy graduates. Congratulations. Maybe.
Congratulations, everyone who just got their Doctor of Philosophy degree. It was wonderful to participate in you receiving that. We will now confer the Doctor of Physical Therapy degrees. Founding Dean of the Earl R. and Barbara D. Lewis School of Health and Life Sciences, Len Johns, would you please present the candidates?
Yes. Will the candidates for the doctorate in physical therapy please rise? And they already have, so congratulations, you're ahead of it, right? Madam President, I'm pleased to present on behalf of the faculty, candidates for the degree of Doctor in Physical Therapy. The candidates will be hooded by their advisors.
By the virtue, authority vested in me, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Physical Therapy, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and honors which appertain hereto.
Brendan Philip Gardner. Putting advisor Heather Shatuk. Firiapan Sinta Wachita. Putting advisor Heather Shatuk. Emma Kathleen Harrigan, pudding advisor Apia Kubi. Paige Raquel Gutierrez, advisor Christopher Towler. Caitlin Meitzer, advisor Heather Shatter. Stephanie Dunlop, advisor Christopher Towler. Caitlin Ferreira, advisor Christopher Towler. Brandon Z. Bahar, advisor Christopher Towler. Anne-Marie Altilio, advisor Date Foreigner. Taylor Rose Couch, advisor Apia Kubi. Corinne Mary Smith, advisor Apia Kubi. Brooke Peters, advisor Christopher Towler. Alexis Kim Stoner, advisor Christopher Towler.
Congratulations to our Doctor of Physical Therapy graduates. We will now confer the master's degrees. Dean Babanchu Atims, will you please present the candidates from the David R. D. Ray School of Business?
Will the master's candidates from the David D. Ray School of Business please rise and remain standing? Madam President, I'm pleased to present on behalf of the faculty candidates for the degrees of Master of Business Administration, Master of Science, or Advanced Certificate in the David D. Ray School of Business.
Dean William Jemison, will you please present the candidates from the Wallace H. Coulter School of Engineering and Applied Sciences?
Will the master's candidates from the Wallace H. Coulter School of Engineering and Applied Sciences please rise and remain standing? Madam President, I am pleased to present on behalf of the faculty candidates for the degrees of Master of Science and Advanced Certificate in the Coulter School of Engineering and Applied Sciences.
Dean Michelle Crimmy, will you please present the candidates from the Graduate School?
Will all the candidates from the graduate school, including interdisciplinary programs in applied data science, business of energy, and engineering management, please rise and remain standing? Madam President, I am pleased to present on behalf of the faculty candidates for the degrees of Master of Science and Advanced Certificate in Interdisciplinary Graduate Programs.
Dean Leonard Johns, will you please present the candidates from the Earl R. and Barbara D. Lewis School of Health and Life Sciences?
Will the master's candidates for the Lewis School of Health and Life Sciences please rise and remain standing? And that includes our bioethics people who have traveled from the Caribbean. Good, thank you. Madam President, I'm pleased to present the duly voted and certified candidates for the Masters of Science in Health and Life Sciences.
Director Susan Powers, will you please present the candidates from the Institute for Sustainable Environment?
Will the master's candidates from the Institute for Sustainable Environment please rise and remain standing? Madam President, I'm pleased to present the duly voted and candidates for the Master of Science in Environmental Science and Engineering and Environmental Policy.
By the virtue and authority vested in me, I confer upon you the degrees of the Master of Business Administration, Master of Science, with all the rights and privileges responsible and honors which pertain herein. On behalf of Clarkson University, congratulations to all our graduates.
Syed Konan Abbas. Munib Arsad. Wafi Aziz. Tuchoku Vincent Balugo. We have an announcement here. Tuchoku is also awarded the Joseph Finkelstein Award for being a student of high academic standing who has demonstrated substantial interest in cross-cultural and international management issues while making significant overall contributions to the School of Business community. Congratulations to Tuchoku one more time. Stephen Thomas Barnett. Tien Nat Ho. Avinash Kalamati. Dinesh Nirjogi. Vivekananda Reddy Butukuru. Svetlana Nikolevna Kononko. Allison and Hazelard Stanley Cisnoers. Shushmita Kundu, Maira Amzad, Daniel Soto, Connor Blaze, John Sham Bone, JC Reeves Cole, Bailey Underwood, Alexis Elizabeth Ryder, Jyotinath Minekanti, Theodore Brusini, Robert Brian Coakley, Chimaroke Ichukwa Onegala, Natasha Orilana, Tinovimba Lilian Hove, Gloria Pupula, Christine Michelle Hannett Hamilton, Syed Shakib Almuez, Muhammad Abdullah Abaini, Janil L. Walton, Sarah Elizabeth Rose Dimick, Simon Joel Jibo, Nicole Raylene Stone, Raghu Sainath Reddy Jilala, JC Jacob Mesapan, Nicholas Tyler Multari, Nicholas Colin Sparks, Robert Michael Caton, Dominic A. Noble, Sidra Yakub, Kevin Tanho, Hemamalini Venkatesh Vanita, Giovanni Elton Pinto, Priya Sharma. Matthios Devasai Barhe. Christine Alisa Pavia. Zain Ivar Hernandez. Sean M. Willis. Jode Armstrong. Sevi Olavadare. John Babantude Akinbal. Evelyn Parker. Michael Anthony Lee. Rafael Sanchez. Anna Christine Chobak. Shifat Naurin. Yeah, Shifat Naurin. Thiru Vanita Rani Valuchambi. David Austin Selner. Erin Michelle Rees. Alison Audrey Weiser. Rubab Raza. Ernesto Sola Thomas. Kaylee Ann Johnson. Miles Ryan Company. Maria Gabriela Del Gros. Amy Baumer. Jeffrey Hiltpold. Shubham Milan Kumar Patel. Param Anand. Chienyu Chen. Alison A. Lloyd. Haley Christine Latourneau. Joshua Fratirani Pike. Miriam Wasatome. Calvin Allen Sage. Michael Martin Conway. Bhanu Prakash Putta. Naveen Ramachandra Reddy. Ishwari Surya Devara. Dhanumjay Buddha Batoni. Shailandra Sai Bangaru. Srihari Vira Paneni. Jashita Boyapatti. Dipti Yanamala. Grishma Ramesh. Eliza Camille Hadlock. Stefania Bullock. Niket Kumar Ganesh Kumar Tejani. Joseph Alexander Tronco. Joseph. Srinivasan Annadurai. Ramya Muralidharan. Ravitej Venkataswamy. Prabhu Kiran Vandranki. Sai Kartik Aluri. Pooja Avairaj Yadav. Charmi Ketan Kumar Jani. Vishwakumar Patel. Arun Barkhanda. Nicole May Gosling. Christine Mackwick. And Sabra Charsarsky. Sydney M. Fess. Ethan James Langenger. George Anderson Granius. Casey Ditzel. Ryan Christopher Holcomb. Eric Virgil Taylor. Eric Michael Miller Jr. Nicholas Alexander Kotzan. Guancheng Ko. Manon May Stevens. Kelsey Sehe. Eric Matthias Steg. Jack Donalek. Christopher Donald Albrechts. Connor Thomas Matthews. Matthew Swaganslitsky. Rakesh Kantharaju. Priyanka Jagarapu. Lonika and Bhavani. Sai Meghna Kandula. Prabhu Teja Gande. Devras Yadav. Shubham Subhash Ghule. Siddhesh Ravindra Panhalkar. Bharat Prasanna Power. Kshitiz Upasani. Syed Muhammad Ali Molazahedi. Emma Crowning Sild. Hannah Richardson. Caitlin Sentlefbin. Marlene Johanna Fries. Georgia Larson Ryan. Ruth Elizabeth Loan. Madeline Ines Barnum. Riley Mario Spagnolo. Chi Wang Vivichu. Mara Karina Vaccaro. Sarah Grace Cohols. Daniel E. Stevens. Ryan Michael Davis. Ryan Michael Davis. David Dombrowski. Elizabeth Rose Benson Anbov. Nisar Ahmed Kiletkar. Sai Babu Pataralapelli. Harun Bethireddy. Bani Manuel Pratipati. Harshita Pinupa. Tejesh Chintapalli. Uday Vishnu Bardhan Kadali. Shashanka Oruganti. Lokesh Saravana, Shivani Modi, Shriya Baru, Claire Kwang, James Richard Javier Jr., Benjamin Hudson Lewis, Colby Joseph Geoffrey Walker, Muanas Kedar Small, Efstani Buoranos, Emmeline Camille, David Bambrick. Here we have an announcement for David Bambrick. David is also awarded the Alan C. Hamilton Award for being an outstanding student that displays academic achievement and citizenship in the School of Business. Kennedy Ree Keffer. Robert Peter Zilli. Peter David Warburton. Natalie Catherine Romano. Ethan Patrick Raphael. David Salvatore Gumina. Peter Michael Nikos. Yogalakshmi Venkatasan. Ansul Jain. Mahesh Dadimi Reddy. Bhaskar Reddy Bora. Nagarjuna Vaduguru. Tushar Kaushik Tushar.
We done? On behalf of Clarkson University, congratulations to all of our graduates. I just have to share a perspective you could only have from where I stood, which is these graduates all had their eye on the prize. As they came across the stage, they knew how hard they had worked for this degree, and we're just so proud of all of your hard work and all you've accomplished. It is my pleasure now to introduce Lisa Jeffers, class of 2003 and 2021, and president of the Clarkson Alumni Association, to welcome Clarkson's newest alumni.
Thank you, President Larson. Congratulations to today's graduates. You should be very proud of what you have accomplished, and it is my pleasure to officially welcome you to the Clarkson Alumni Network. To the family and friends who have supported today's graduates, congratulations to you as well, and thank you. They are sitting here today because of the solid foundation and support system that you created. Whether you started here as an undergraduate student or joined us for your graduate studies, you are a valuable member of the Clarkson community. We are excited to welcome you to our vast network of 48,000 alumni who are spread across all 50 states, 5 U.S. territories, and 103 other countries around the world. A graduate student's connection with their university is very different from that of an undergraduate student. We hope that you choose to stay engaged with Clarkson because each of you has a unique story that should be heard and that may inspire those who follow in your footsteps. Your knowledge, experience, and perspective will help make us stronger as a community. There are lots of ways to stay engaged after you leave campus. As you get settled in and start your next chapter, please keep an eye out for our alumni events in your area. The Alumni Association has 24 regional chapters that host over 100 local events each year. Some are focused on networking or professional development, and many are purely just for fun. These events are a great way to meet people in your area and to stay engaged with Clarkson. There's bound to be something on our calendar that interests you, so keep an eye out for our emails and social media posts. And if there isn't anything that sparks your interest, let us know what you'd like to see, and we'll do our best to make it happen. Please come back to campus to visit. Cold Out Gold Out weekend in the winter and alumni reunion in the summer are great opportunities to come back to campus to connect with other alumni. You could also volunteer to give an academic seminar or come to career fair to recruit Clarkson students to join your company. Both on campus and off, I've always been amazed at the supportive nature of the Clarkson community. We have something special that nobody can take away. Clarkson taught us how to work together as a team and to achieve things we didn't think were possible. As you start the next chapter of your life, keep your eyes open for members of the Clarkson community. When you find us, continue the tradition of supporting each other. You represent the legacy of Thomas S. Clarkson, an entrepreneur and humanitarian who was known as everyone's friend. Carry that responsibility with pride and show the world what it means to be a Golden Knight. There's no telling what we can accomplish when we work together. You are graduating during a time of global uncertainty and change. A strong support system is more important now than ever. So please know that when you leave campus, you're not on your own. We will continue to be by your side and support you through your challenges and to celebrate your successes. Congratulations again on your achievements, and we look forward to creating more memories with you as alumni. Thank you. Now, please rise for the playing of Clarkson's alma mater. The words are located on the back of your program.
Sing thy praise, sweet cherished in the memory of golden college days. Thy banner green and gold shall stand until eternity. Alma mater, strong and grand, Clarkson to thee.
Please be seated. Thank you, everyone who took the time to be here and celebrate with our graduates tonight. On behalf of the Clarkson University Board of Trustees, congratulations, class of 2025. I now hereby declare the 2025 spring graduate commencement ceremonies and convocation of the university closed. Please remain in your seats as the platform leaves, and to all of you, Godspeed and good luck.